Recipes for fruit-based desserts. It was the Romans who first formalized meals into courses, starting with pistachio, starters or appetizers, followed by primi mensi, main courses, and then secondi, desserts. Of course, the following of a main savory dish with something sweet, even if it's only a fruit, is as old as humanity itself. This harkens back to the human origins, when we were mostly fruit eaters and sweetness was linked to the ripeness of fruit. The sweetness of ripe fruit being something we crave, still. Indeed, many of our desserts are an attempt to capture the taste, texture and sweetness of fruit, whether that be through the incorporation of fruit flavors or the addition of sweeteners such as honey or sugar. Even the textures of many desserts, especially if they are custard or egg sponge based, could be described as fruit-like in consistency. Just imagine biting into a floury apple or a peach, then think of a sponge or a said custard. Admittedly, one of the favorite dessert ingredients today is chocolate, but you have to remember that chocolate is a fat extracted from a fruit seed that's then sweetened with sugar. So chocolate isn't a million miles away from the fruit from which it's produced. Below are recipes for two classic desserts, one made with fruit, the other incorporating fruit. Baked apples. Ingredients: 4 firm baking apples. I like small Bramleys or Coxes for their tartness. 4 tablespoons brown sugar. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. 45g chopped walnuts. 45g currants. 45g chopped figures. 1 tablespoon butter. 180 milliliters boiling water. Method: wash the apples. Then dry them and using a sharp knife and a spoon cut and scoop out the cores to form a well about 3 centimeters in diameter that drops down to within 1 centimeters of the base of the fruit. Leave the base whole. Meanwhile, stir together the fruit and nuts in a bowl and add the sugar and cinnamon. Spoon this mixture into the wells you formed in the apples, then transfer the fruit to a baking dish. Top the top of each well with butter, then pour the boiling water into the base of the baking dish. Transfer to an oven preheated to 190 degrees C and bake for about 40 minutes, or until the apples are tender, but not too soft. Remove from the oven, then spoon a little of the sauce into the centers of the apples. Serve hot in dessert bowls and accompany with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Recipes for fruit-based desserts. It was the Romans who first formalized meals into courses, starting with pistachio, starters or appetizers, followed by primi mensi, main courses, and then secondi, desserts. Of course, the following of a main savory dish with some